like I feel like some music class in elementary school, I remember hearing like in a robot voice, like boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. Oh no, didn't Siri used to do that?
Yes.
What? Siri, if you asked her to beatbox, she would go boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Who fucking programmed that? That's horrible.
This is like elementary school though. So this is like people are just starting to get phones our age.
Okay.
So this is like iPhone like 5, I think.
The classic.
Do you remember when iPhones were in double digits?
I remember back in my day when I was a young lad.
I had a phone, but it was not an iPhone. It was a me phone, and it was an Android.
Yeah. It had a keyboard. It was really big, and they called it a computer.
I had a phone. It was mounted to my wall.
Yeah.
That's the way I liked it. You don't lose a phone when it's mounted to your fucking wall. Oh, we have a guest.
Oh gosh, that's crazy.
We do.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first returning guest.
Wow.
And also our second guest of this new rebranded era. Also our music man who made our lovely opening and closing tracks.
Yes.
The Hans Zimmer of rankings. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Rossiter.
Wow, thank you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's a long to be back.
Let's read over again.
This is crazy. The encore is amazing. It's a pleasure to be back, boys. Honestly, it's been a pleasure too making the music for rankings. It was a complete honor.
It was great.
Every episode, love to hear that in my ears while watching, and it's I'm excited to be here, boys.
So do I. It's
my
my favorite part of editing it is that so when I'm editing the episodes, I always do the cold open first, and I always get great joy of like, where am I going to place the track? Where's the song going to start ramping up? You know, where are we going to cut to the title card? And no, it's so great. And I love the
Nick and I were talking about that last night with like the cold open bits, how like you can tell when the punchline's coming up because the song starts to ramp up. You start to hear it coming in.
No, it's so funny. And you didn't. And this is for the viewers at home. And that, Gabe just made the house track, which is actually it doesn't say that, but the outro song.
Yes.
Just made that just because he was like, I have an idea for something.
Yeah.
If I whip this up, do you think you guys might be interested? You make literally anything, I'll probably use it.
You know how they use like names for like if you look at like the Star Wars like all the music from Star Wars, you know how like all the songs have a name?
Oh yeah.
What are your names for the 2 songs that you made for us?
Oh boys,
yeah,
this is a good question.
If you had to dub them,
okay, honestly, I think the first one to me it should be the royalty theme because I think
the royalty theme. I like that.
It kind of categorizes like you hear the coming in. It's like it feels like the Queen's marching, which she does. I shouldn't even say maybe the King. He has fat fingers. Anyways, let's go to then the outro track. I think it's like the rankings party track because you know the episodes in there. This has got the and I think the whole theme of it's rankings, royalty, the horn. So every track that I made, it's like a horn component because I think of like rankings, royalty with horns,
like a lot of brass.
So the brass, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of my mindset.
Eddie McTrumpets, may he rest in peace. Yeah, Gabe actually, he filled in Eddie's role after we had to contractually kill him.
He does it much better. I'm not.
Yeah, he does it much better. Yeah,
thanks for killing him. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure. No, a lot of pressure to film it.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I had to sleep on it, but you know, we eventually got there.
Yeah, exactly.
And because Gabe is our music man, we thought fun episode today would be to do karaoke songs.
Yes.
Which I'm very excited for.
I'm so excited.
I've had this on a notes doc since like the summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had karaoke songs because it's just such a fun, specific way to rank music. Because it's like not only like I'm not picking with karaoke song, like what I was thinking about when I was doing my personal picks is that it's like it needs to be a song that people like. Because everyone's gonna have to listen to you sing.
Yes.
It's gonna be a song. It has to be a song that you like and that you can sing. Should be a song that you also can sing.
Yes.
Like if you can't hit those high notes, then maybe Celine Dion isn't for you karaoke wise, and that's okay. Because there's some songs
out of your fucking repertoire.
Yeah, take it out of your roster. But and like I also think like it's got to be mostly lyrics.
Yeah.
Like you don't want. Solos, I think there can be exceptions, but I feel like you typically want to avoid solos, especially long solos. Like you don't want like Stairway to Heaven, where you're sitting there for 2 minutes, and then after everyone's forgot you're singing, you're just like, and as we wander down the road.
That'd be a horrible. That's a dick move to do with a karaoke bar, dude.
Yeah.
Do like American Pie.
You're just sitting up there on the stage.
Come on, Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack Flat sat on a candlestick. I'm picturing like some drunk uncle.
That's so true. Yeah, that's so true.
Fire is the devil's only friend.
Oh my gosh.
I know I spontaneously burst into song way too much. I blame that on my dad because
okay.
he would sing lyrics to songs before they would happen as they were
Yeah.
playing, and I would always be like, "Are you trying to prove to me that you know the song? I believe you."
My dad would do that too.
Yeah.
And that's how I probably came to do the same thing.
Yeah, same boat. So also before we start, I just really want to quickly say, Gabe brought us a drink gift, which was so nice of him. He brought us little chubbies.
Okay,
Little retro drink.
I think this is so funny because now one of the things that I always think of is like, oh, we always need a drink for the podcast. So I also brought us drinks.
Oh, did you actually?
I just always save it for when we're actually recording.
Oh, that's so funny. What did you bring?
I brought us an old classic. I feel like this is going to start becoming
reliable.
Yeah, I think this is going to start becoming a bit on the show where we have bedrolls.
So good.
Yeah, we call them bedrolls on the show because if they want
The name said they're gonna have to pay for
exactly.
Oh, beautiful.
So bedrolls, and I bought these yellow ones. They're apparently tropical flavored. So we've got a ton of little like.
Little drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's so much choice.
We can make
for
a little
that.
cocktail.
So there you
Look
go.
at this.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
That is great. What do we want to crack open first?
Let's crack open. You and I should crack open our chubbies for
I
sure.
think so.
the
Do you have a
Chubbies boys.
particular one that's calling to you?
No, surprise me.
This one matches your shirt, and purple's my favorite color.
it does.
love
You're
that,
right.
boys. I love that. I love
I've
that.
never had one.
That's perfect. I feel like I have. I feel like
Maybe
it
I
was
did when I was
not
a
in
kid.
Ontario for sure. And I feel like I feel like this was like. We used to like have like a place in Newfoundland. This feels like a Newfoundland drink to me for some reason.
Yes,
That's true.
And you know what's funny about the chubby? So this is the type of drink that
A
you'd
lot
find.
is funny about the chubbies.
Yeah, so many things to unpack with this drink. But first thing being is that you would find this drink at like lower tier grocery stores like No Frills or Food Basics in the bargain bins for like 99 cents beside like the ginger beer. So like they're like the pops that like you there's like the
the
Cokes.
DVD disc. Oh wow, the DVD disc bin of drinks.
Yes, that's it.
DVD.
The bisques.
The bisque.
That is really-
I love
you know
a
what?
fine
That is
lobster
actually hard to
bisque.
say.
I love a DVD bisque.
Alrighty.
I'm very excited to try Purple Power.
Yeah. Now we also. Nick and I discussed this last night. We decided that we were going to start a new like mini segment before we got into our rankings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a 1 minute thing where we basically just try and predict what is on everybody's list. One
Not the full 10, just
No,
one
okay,
item
okay,
on
okay,
someone
okay.
else's list.
All right, and then whoever. If you got it on their list, or if you got it hot, like the highest up on their list, then you win the predictions.
So if you have any
we'll know by the
predictions, should everyone like just do one?
Yeah.
So do we want to like go around like Gabe? You want to guess one of Lewis's? You guess one of mine. I guess one of Gabe's.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
wow.
I can kick us off while you guys think because I think I have a guess for Gabe's. And don't
Okay.
tell me if I'm right. We'll find out.
Okay,
That is good. I like that. Thank you so much, dude. That's delicious.
I'm so glad you guys like it.
I think it's really funny because like the French version of soft drink is like soft drink is such a low stakes word, and by that I mean like it's soft drink.
Yeah.
It's very common.
Imagine
And then in
being
French it's
someone
poisson gazelle.
A little more in your face, right?
Gaseous or gaseous. Is gaseous? Is that how you pronounce it?
Well, yeah, I would say
gaseous.
so.
Yeah,
But it's
gaseous drink.
but it's the other way around because poisson is drink. So
Drink gas.
So it's just like it's
Drink
just,
gas.
Drink that is gaseous.
drink.
That's really good.
Drink.
That tastes like a freezy.
Go drink
Oh, so
gas.
good. Let's go.
That is good.
Let's go.
My prediction for one song that I think we're going to see on Gabe's, well, the cap is lost to time. I don't know where it went, so I just will try not to spell it. My prediction is I feel very confident that you will have Free Fallin' on yours. And because I do think that's a good pick.
Wow. Okay.
And
good pick.
I almost put Tom Petty's American Girl, right? Yeah,
Yep.
she was
Yep.
it. Yeah, that one. I almost put that on because I think Tom Petty's a really good choice for karaoke songs. But that is my official Gabe prediction.
Gabe prediction. Okay. What is your Lewis prediction?
Oh my goodness gracious, boys! All right, so starting with I've been putting some thought into this, and I feel like this may become a bit of a meme song over the years. But I feel like Wonderwall's got to be on your list somewhere.
Wonderwall.
That's
really
a
good
fun
guess.
pick.
I like
That's a
that
fun
one.
pick.
I like
get
that one a lot.
That one has a solo that I would excuse.
Yeah, see that's the issue with that song.
Yeah. What's your official?
My thought for you, I know Nick likes the Beatles. I feel like you've got to have a Beatles song on there somewhere. And I was trying to think of like really singable Beatles songs. I feel like Let It Be. I feel like Let It Be is a good option.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good.
And like that would get the crowd. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Or yeah, like that's what I think. I think that was like kind of my best.
I love
shot
karaoke
at a
songs where you can
Beatles
like,
song.
throw the mic and have people in the background be like,
Yeah.
touching me, touching you.
Right?
Ba ba ba.
Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba.
Singability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Singability. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day today.
I think it also comes down to nostalgia a little bit.
Yes.
That's true.
Am I right about that?
You're
That's
100%
true.
right.
Yeah.
Because you know what, my karaoke songs, my roster would change by the age group. Like if I'm with like family, my songs are going to change to stuff that like I know they also love, but it's going to be probably older because it's generational differences. So it's going to be closer to songs that they introduced me to.
Okay.
But if I go out with friends, that's where I'm probably going to get a lot more newer songs. I still have a couple of those like classics, but you want stuff that like is a lot more recent because there's a lot more your generation and songs people want to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah. I guess we should just finally kick off
get
going to
into
our
it.
personal list. I
think that's the longest we've ever yapped before we.
That's true.
Yap session.
I love the word
little
yap. It's so
session.
funny.
We're on a quick yap. So we'll just go right to left. My right. No, I don't know if it's going to be right on camera, but I just run across.
No, it wouldn't be now. Good job,
Yes,
dude.
you're right. Okay, well, shut up.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that one, did you?
No, I didn't.
Put that in your cigar and smoke it.
Yeah.
Your 10th best personal 10th best karaoke song.
My 10th. Now, this could be a cold take, but I think this is just such a funny song. I think it's a great song for karaoke. And it's not necessarily a matter of, like, this song's used a lot for karaoke, but I think it should be used more.
Okay.
I think it's underrated in the karaoke scene. Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
Just a teenage dirtbag. Yeah, that is a good pick.
And, like, isn't that fun to sing with friends?
I definitely
That's
have
so
one
much
that's
fun
like
to sing
on
with
par
friends.
with that vibe on my list.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Where it's like, yeah, it's kind of corny, but that's what's fun about it.
Yeah.
It's that you're going up there and sing Teenage Dirtbag by Weezer.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's so good.
You want songs where like the chorus is going to be a moment, and I feel like that chorus would be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. The only thing, like, I love that song. I love Weezus. I had no idea that he does that little. I got 2 tickets. I didn't know that was him. I was like,
he does the
"Damn,
female part too. Yeah.
he's got a good range.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever seen like the videos of him doing it where?
That's impressive. It's so impressive.
Yeah, what happened? His balls just like went
Sucking him up.
hit that high. That's what that inhale is.
It's crazy.
He's just sucking his balls back up.
You got it. Gosh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Gabe.
Conspiracy theory: the lead singer of Wheatus has full control over his balls. Wheatus.
What did you say?
Wheatus.
What did I say earlier? I might have been saying Weezer.
Oh,
Do you think this was Weezer?
I think I misheard you say Weezer.
That's Wheatus. They only have one song that's popular, and
really
it is
do.
Teenage Dirtbag.
what I want to.
I think Teenage Dirtbag sounds like it could be a Weezer song.
Yeah, you're
But also
right.
the standards of what can be a Weezer song, I think, are very
the lead,
vast.
singer,
range,
the lead
right?
singer of Weezer doesn't have full control over his balls.
That's true.
So he can't do it, dude.
Yeah, the low notes are from the back of your throat, and the high notes are
From the boy. Say that's right. From the wedding
boys.
tackle. Yep, that's right. Sorry.
from the
All right, Gabe, what's your number 10?
On that note. No, sorry. Yeah, good transition. No. Okay, so this is a very classic song, a bit more low key, and to me, this song means a lot because this artist has a variety of great tunes, but this one I think is very fun to sing, and it is "Your Song" by Elton John.
Oh, that is a good one.
Oh, so when I was doing this list, I was searching up karaoke songs as I searched
This
up
was
all
actually
of my lists.
I didn't Google anything for this one.
I searched
went to
up-
my own playlist, and that was my Google.
That was very smart, actually. My playlist. I feel like I don't have a lot of music that's like good for karaoke. I don't know.
I have this
guess,
one
like,
playlist that's like 40 hours. So
Okay,
there was
yeah.
It's the playlist I put on when it's like I do thing, and it's the one that I have where you know everyone has the playlist where you'll listen to a song and then you'll just hit skip 40 times and then you'll be like, oh, another banger.
This playlist doesn't miss. But no, when I was searching up karaoke songs, like for all of my my lists, I always search stuff up because there's always stuff that I'm forgetting about, and it was very much the same for this. And I saw that on there, your song, Elton John. I was like, oh, that's a good one, and I didn't put it on, but it inspired one of the ones that I did
definitely
put
have
on.
ones that hit the same like vibe. What made you pick your song?
Okay, your song. See, it's so funny. What made you pick your song for?
Yeah.
Funny name, right?
Gabe's like, yeah, I picked my song for this. So it's the song I wrote.
Yeah.
Top 10 karaoke songs.
Your
like
song with
Red King's
apostrophe
theme.
R-E. You are song.
You are song. Maybe it's a new one, new release.
Yeah.
That's the next ranking song.
It's a little bit
I'm
funny.
going home.
Such a good bit.
No, I love it. I was thinking, I love Elton John, and I know a good amount of songs on his on the piano. I think Elton John he has a big range too. Like if you're gonna sing Rocket Man, it's tough. Like you're cracking a couple chords
same
doing
with
that. Right?
Crocodile Rock.
Crocodile Rock.
Like that's,
Saturday Night.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So this one's more. It's more low key, and I think it's very sentimental. I think it's the crowd crying. I mean, not crying, but like
in a good way. There's a like karaoke.
No, for sure.
Like you don't want to go up there and only do like kind of somber songs, but there is a place for it.
Time and place,
There's like I wouldn't open with it, but like midway through or like end like when you're wrapping up, I think it's a go.
I love
you
it.
can go up there and do your song.
I love it.
Absolutely.
like,
the night's winding down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's the denouement, if you will.
Oh, the denouement. I love it.
I also feel like another Elton John song that's like the same vibe is the what's the Holy Moses, I've been removed. You know what song I'm talking about?
I should.
No,
And that was a very good song.
I like that you said "damn" just for your singing.
it's the
the rank
the
list.
list, the empty barren list. That one, yeah, it's similar. I think it's from the same album as your song.
Okay.
But it's the same thing where it's like it's also kind of downbeat, but that one's a little bit quicker. But yeah, there's a time and place for songs like that in karaoke.
thank you, man.
I can get fully on board with that. I think it's interesting because for my number 10, I feel like we covered a wide spectrum of like song variety for karaoke songs, and because my number 10, I'm flipping to it, but I do already know what it is, so I'm going to flip to it, and I should have done this beforehand. My number 10 is Stacey's Mom.
Oh no!
I think that's really fun.
Okay, I've got one similar to that where it's like the same era, kind of like, and it's
also
like
kind of grungy, but it's very it's tongue in cheek. It's a goofy song, but it's not like a comedy song.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
And I think that's a great opener. You know, you go up for your first song of the night and do Stacey's Mom. You want like a chorus again that like punches, and I think all of them in their own different way have a chorus that punches. Like we talked about Teen Dirtbag, and but like true, it's
mine
true.
a little less.
No, truly, I think that because as soon as you said it, my mind immediately went, "'Cause I'm just a teenager." So like, truly,
it works, right?
And same with your song, where when it gets to, like, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. Like that's
100%.
And it's the same in this one, where it's like, but baby, can't you? And then like, I feel like that's the song where it's like you get to the chorus and the crowd's gonna join in with you.
Yep.
Or like the rest of the people you're there with are gonna join in with you, but they're gonna start doing it. Stacey's Mom, yeah, it's just thing. It's a classic. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows Stacey's mom.
Yes, and that she's got it going on.
Yeah,
She really does.
Have you guys seen the TikTok? It was around. I think it was last summer. It was Stacey's Dad Has Got Me Down Bad.
Oh, the sequel. That's great.
So silly, goofy. But yeah, that's my number 10.
Alrighty.
Lewis, your number 9 best karaoke song.
Such a classic for so many people. This just feels like this is like either like the very beginning where like everybody's just getting into like a nice karaoke night, or like the peak where everybody's like really enjoying themselves. I want it that way.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah,
So good,
that's a good one. You can throw the mic to for like the Tell Me Why.
yeah, exactly.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Ain't nothing.
No one says anything.
I
was ready to go in.
I was practicing. It's fine. Stretching my
Worst
arm.
case scenario. Yeah,
Muscle
exactly.
muscle spasm.
Just doing karaoke alone.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I do. That for me. That's called my morning shower.
I was just about to say that's it's just taking a
Do you guys
shower.
sing in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love it.
absolutely.
I
Yeah,
sing.
fuck yeah.
It's the best spot.
Absolutely.
I think for like thoughts or for singing, it's like the shower's place to be.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't play. I'm glad I don't pay for my water bill because I do spend a nice amount of time in the shower.
I also still spend a nice amount of time in the shower. I agree. I get to escape my phone.
Yeah,
And just be in thought and listen to music, which is nice.
That is actually probably the time of the day where I escape like the internet and my phone for the longest amount of time, and it is very relaxing.
No, it is.
And it's wonderful.
It's truly like until phones are waterproof entirely.
I don't even think I'll bring a phone into the
I
shower.
don't think I will, but people will start.
If I
think
ever,
right
if
now
I
it's
ever bring my phone into the shower because I'm just like, I need to watch something while I.
No, here's
that's how you know I'm cooked.
Here's exactly how it'll happen. Is phones will no longer, because I already know a few people who like they used to like put their phone in a Ziploc bag and take it. It's like, bro,
Yeah, that's fucking
take the
ridiculous.
time to not need it.
Yeah.
Like my phone's in the bathroom with me because sometimes I'll
turn music on.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
But as soon as the phones are waterproof, people will be like, "Oh, I'm watching the show, but like I need to shower, so I'll just take my phone with me and prop it up on the soap thing, watch that while I finish my shower." And then next thing you know, everyone's gonna have their phones just be like, "Yep, I am checking Twitter while shampooing my hair."
That's the issue. Is like if you're like, I feel like that's the issue with like the reason it's so good to like, I think it's honestly a good thing to eat and watch something because that's like you do not need to be. You don't need mental wherewithal to eat.
Yeah.
You need a mental wherewithal to shower. You need to still clean yourself.
Yeah.
That's like you still
true.
need to shampoo. Like you gotta wash yourself.
But people
That's
watch
what the
stuff
point
while
of the
they're
shower
cooking,
is.
and I think you need you need to be able to focus
I don't
while you're
watch.
cooking.
I don't
I
ever
can't do
watch
that.
anything while I'm cooking.
Yeah, no, I can't do it, but I know
Absolutely
people who do. And
That's insane though.
Because I'm a slow cook.
If I'm dumping
really
ramen
take my
into
time.
water, yeah, sure,
That's-
I'll have something running in the background on the TV or whatever. But like, I'm not.
Most of the time, if I'm watching something while I'm cooking, it's a video telling me how to cook the thing I'm trying to cook.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Jabril, you're number 9.
Yeah.
All right, so this is another class. CK here. Oh, CK Kelvin Klein. I think my top 10. I don't know why I said that, but my top 10 list. I think it is a bit biased and like it is almost like the top 10 karaoke songs for myself of all time. So this
Yeah.
is another classic.
It's okay. You're allowed to be biased.
Thank you.
It's the right.
It's
It's
the right.
exactly.
We're allowed to be. This is
Yeah,
this
we're
is an
allowed to- it's
accepting
just-
space.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, this is a safe space. I'm glad you feel that way.
No, thank you,
Because
man.
as soon as the camera's off, it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you, boys. No, okay. So my number 9 pick. It's "Can't Help Falling in Love" by
Oh,
Elvis.
that is a good choice.
Oh my god.
And see, this is I'm starting off my list with like slow dance, like wedding vibe songs. But I think this is another good one where it's like it's very sentimental. The crowd can start singing along.
Another
You can do it in like a
Dating
duet.
song.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that is a good duet one.
But I love the song. And I mean, and it's such a classic. And I feel like it's covered heavily. And it's his voice. See, as you guys were saying, with karaoke songs, they almost need to have a certain range where it's not too crazy to sing.
Yeah.
And the singability factor on that's pretty good. So I quite enjoy that
absolutely,
song.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the highest that song gets is, I think, just when he says, like, some things are meant to be.
Yeah.
It's like, that's as
Yeah,
high as it
exactly.
gets. That is a really good choice. That song always makes me think of the second Conjuring. Because that's what the guy plays at the end of it. The dude with the sideburns and the pompadour.
Yeah.
That always makes me think of that. And I really like that movie. But, like, it's also pretty simple on guitar, which is nice.
That's exactly too.
The guitar that is sitting here and doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's here as...
We're slowly gaining
Yeah.
decorations.
Yes, exactly.
There's
Yeah.
more and more bedrolls every year.
Yeah.
At some point, we're just surrounded by them as a chair of
just-
bedrolls.
There's like a hand sticking out of a pile of Red Bulls. Red Bulls. Shit.
You gotta do the thing
Yeah,
again.
the whole episode's scrapped now. We can the whole thing. That is a solid pick. I do like "Can't Help Falling in Love."
Yeah,
That's probably
thank
my
you,
favorite.
very good
Elvis.
pick. Very good pick.
My number 9 is very similar to vibe of Stacy's Mom, where I feel like it's a lot more of an opener. But it's also another song that I feel like the crowd would want to get in with the chorus. Just everyone's gonna love it when you start it. I have Margaritaville at number 9.
Ooh, Jimmy Buffett.
I was gonna put that on my list at number 10. I was going
Really?
to. It's not on my list. I was going to at number 10, just because I was like, I know Nick will enjoy this.
Yeah.
That's what I should have fucking guessed for your list. Damn it.
That would have been a solid guess.
Yeah.
I love Margaritaville. The song
It's so good.
it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Island country, like tropical country.
Yes.
Such
I
a
love it.
unique genre.
Yeah.
Like I also love I know it's not his song, I know Jimmy Buffett just features on it, but 5 O'Clock Somewhere.
Yeah.
That's such a good one. Like the fact that it's very country, and then for Jimmy's verse, it becomes like the instruments change where they're all still playing the same notes, but it's a
all of a
lot
sudden
more.
we're in Florida.
Yeah, I think there's like steel drums like added into it, and it's like
I love
it's such a good vibe.
He just has a good vibe in general.
Yes.
He's a very good. Yeah. Had. You're right.
Oh,
yeah.
past tense. Rest in peace.
Was that last year?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
went to Margaritaville last summer.
Okay.
And then like a month later, he died.
That's right. Yeah, we were in class.
Yes.
We were
Wow.
in that really bad one. A really bad
Yes.
class.
Yeah. It was the the evening one. This is it. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to dox the class.
No, I don't want to dox the class either. Baby.
So then, moving briskly onwards, you're number 8.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Margaritaville, good song.
My number 8 is I feel like a ton of fun, especially for our generation. This one I feel like is very fun for our generation. Yeah. All Star by Smash Mouth.
Oh, that's so
true.
good.
Yeah, that's just like, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
That's like
everyone knows the words to All Star.
You're all
whether
enjoying yourself. Yeah.
Whether you meant to or not, you know the words.
Whether you meant to or not, yeah. Somehow. So you have no choice.
Every time I hear glitter or gold, I do think of All That Glitters is Gold.
Yeah.
And I think of Smash Mouth and I think of Shrek.
All That Glitters is gold.
That's true. And you know what? Only shooting stars break the mold.
Inspirational.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get that on a shirt. Only shooting stars break the mold, and then the guy's name. I think that'd be really. I think that
John Smash.
I think that'd be a really funny shirt.
Yeah, I love that. But then you'd have to like fuck up the quote even more, so it's gotta be like All That Glimmers is gold. John Smash Mouth.
Is that even the
Y2K?
This is something that's not even close. All them gorillas is gold.
Yeah. All them gorillas is gold.
That's so good, though.
Hey, Uncle Pat, what's up with them gorillas? I don't know. All them gorillas is gold. Someone came painting my gorillas.
All them gorillas is gold. John Smashmouth, 1852.
Yeah. Timestamp. That's great.
Oh man, you're number 8.
Okay, so this is great. Nick, funny enough, you guessed my number 8, and it is Free Fallin' by Tom Petty.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
Oh my god!
Now, here's my take with Free Fallin'. So, I think a lot of people know I'm a huge John Mayer fan. Maybe that is I don't even know. I mean, it's a bit controversial, but because some people have mixed opinions on John Mayer. But Free Fallin' is just one of those songs where you hear the opening chorus, everyone knows what it is, and it's simple to play, simple to sing.
Yeah.
Chorus a little high, but I mean, it is a classic Tom Petty song, and it kind of can't go wrong.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the part when like the bass is like dun 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 dun. Free Fallin'.
So good.
Free
right?
Fallin' was on Lego Rock Band. And I love Rock Band because
Lego Rock Band. That
real
exists?
game. Search it up; it's incredible. I love it.
Oh my god!
I loved Rock Band because it was a way to make like you could do karaoke at home, and then 3 other people can get involved doing guitar, bass, and drums.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, and so everyone's a lot more invested who's watching it too, because you also have the like it feels like tongue in cheek. It feels like you're watching a band.
Yeah,
it feels like.
Yeah, of course.
But Lego Rock Band had Free Fallin', and that's the only reason I think I know all the words like so like
so
from such a young age. It's just that like when you're a kid, you don't know. You only do songs you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You always only do songs you know, but you also know fewer songs. So you're just like, I'm gonna play Rock Band, and I'm gonna do Free Falling and Kung Fu Fighting over and over again.
That's so true.
Well, they would also they would have like a few like really good ones in there, and then you'd be like, what song is this?
Yeah.
This was never popular. There's no way.
Yeah, there's a song in the first Rock Band from South Park, which is it's Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld, where Timmy joins a band, and Timmy can only say his name. So the lyrics are just, Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld, and it's just like heavy metal, like
Should have put that on my list, man. That's
Timmy,
great.
so that brings me to my number 8, Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld.
Yeah.
But my numero 8. Oh, this was my Teenage Dirtbag equivalent. This one has been also kind of meme to death, but I think everyone knows it, and it's also like a staple karaoke song.
Okay.
And that is "Creep" by Radiohead.
Oh, nice.
I think everyone.
I'm a creep.
Yes, exactly.
So good.
She's running out like that one. That's like you gotta be ready for that part of the song. You know.
Yeah.
Like I also don't think like you have to go for the high note. Like if you want to drop down and do it, but you gotta be ready for it. You don't want to fumble the bag there.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you can go up and you can be kind of goofy with it, and you can do Creep, I think that would be real. I think it'd be really fun. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people would have 100% with that.
Yeah, no, that's a very good one. I didn't even think about it. Oh.
Iconic karaoke song. I've seen a clip of Charlie Day singing Creep. Do you guys know Charlie Day?
I actually don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have an option at this point.
That's true. I feel like I've brought up Charlie Day so
we
much.
talk about Always Sunny at this point so much.
Also, you guys might know him as Luigi from the Mario movie.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. But there's a clip of him singing "Creep," and a lot of people don't know that Charlie Day is like incredibly musically talented.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's insane. Sometimes they'll let him in, like, or they'll have him in Sunny, like, play piano and stuff. But no, he's like very he told a story on a podcast where he would like just sit in the hallway of his dorms with the guitar and just play stuff and just sing like what was happening in front of him, like as people would pass by.
So
I wish
cool.
to have that level of talent. That'd be so
sick.
funny.
That'd be amazing.
Like, get a band together and just like sit on the street and just like sing what people are doing.
That would be really funny.
She
That's
looks
a good
like
idea.
she's a Janet and she looks very busy.
That's such
Didn't
a
stick
good
around.
idea.
But yeah, Creep, Radiohead.
That's a good one.
You're number 7.
I'm getting a little bit more new here. I'm going to like I think this is 2010's era. I believe this came out in.
Okay.
We're looking at Last Friday Night by
Oh,
Katy
that is a
Perry.
good one.
good.
That is an incredible
So
Yeah,
one.
that one feels to me like you just got to the karaoke place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? And you're like,
Here's my
what should
grand
we
opening.
do first? And you're like, oh, here's a fun one.
Because again, like your crowd,
like that's a fun one.
your friends
great.
can sit there and do the TGR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it
That's a
hypes
great
everybody up
tune.
for the night.
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah.
that is a good opener. It's because like I feel like your first karaoke song is your most important one because it's like this is your
It
chance
is.
to establish, like, to feel like a pop star or whatever.
Yeah.
It's your chance to feel like you're a singer. If you go up there and you're shit, people are gonna be bummed if you go again. You know, like
That is true.
Great,
That's
I
a hard truth.
Yeah, I gotta sit through another 2
Oh.
minutes of this because you know another big part of karaoke songs too is song length, which I know we
Yes.
talked about solos, but it's like I don't, even if there's no solos, like don't go up there and do a 5-minute song.
No.
Again.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
That's
no.
tough.
No. And if you're going to do like a long song, get a whole bunch of people up there with you.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
have fun
yeah.
with it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more open to like I'm more for, well, not that I'm ever gonna like put my hand up at like if I'm at karaoke with people and be like,
Yeah.
too long, skip next please. I'd never do that. This is just like what I think everyone like subconsciously thinks.
Yeah.
While like
Get
that's
off the
battling this-
stage,
yeah.
dick.
That's
But if you go up with people, I feel like it's a lot more
Yeah.
lower
supportive.
stakes.
You have people to back
Yeah.
you, right? It's very similar to with like
100%.
an open mic. Karaoke is similar to open mics where like if you go up there and you sing a 7-minute song, people are maybe not going to enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
If it's a
Yeah.
well put together length song, people
Yeah.
appreciate it. Because
Yeah.
even if you're bad, it's over in 3 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
if you're great and you do a long song, now that's a different story. But I
Yeah.
mean like truly like
Yeah,
like
it's hard.
you do sing. not like I can sing, like you do sing.
yeah.
You're
We're on 7.
Yes.
We're on 7 already. Wow, boys, just
I
flying
know.
by. Okay.
It does.
So this one is more modern, but early 2000s. So this is a classic. Damn, I'm starting to realize that these are a bit slower songs. Okay, it's Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
Oh my god.
I don't know that I
dude.
know that one.
You don't? Let's waste time chasing cars.
Have you watched Grey's Anatomy?
No.
Oh,
He's missing
Shiza.
out.
No,
Damn
my
it.
mom watched Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, see, can you
Okay.
believe that I haven't watched How I Met Your Mother, but I've seen almost every season of Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
I've seen probably 15 seasons. There's like 21, I think. But
Yeah, so
15
many.
seasons is still a lot of seasons. It's not a lot of Grey's Anatomy, I guess, but it's not.
yeah, no, I've watched a
overall.
lot of Grey's Anatomy.
I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to have to play it for you
I think
after
we will.
this.
I feel like it's one of those where if you
'Cause-
don't know the song, when you hear the opening guitar riff, you will know it. You probably just don't know like the song
It's
name.
Probably.
so good. And it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful song.
Weirdly, when you read it, I started thinking of TLC's "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls,"
That would be a good one too.
which also would be a good
Oh my
karaoke
fucking
song. I didn't
God.
put it on my list.
My favorite, when I think of Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, my favorite bit is from We're the Millers.
Yes, when yeah.
What's his name? The kid.
You guys getting paid? That
every,
kid, yeah.
that kid. He knows every single
Yeah.
word of the song.
He does like the breakdown.
Yes,
Which I
yes.
don't know any of the words to, but
No,
they're all
God,
singing
no.
it, and then they stop, and he's just like fucking crushes the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so funny. That's so funny.
Chasing waterfalls.
Such a classic.
Dude, it's so funny.
But yeah, I'm just gonna trust your. What made you pick the song?
Oh, man.
Sway me, because I know nothing.
It's
This is also like an end of the night. Like
It
the
is.
vibe is kind of chilling out.
It's
like
not an opener, right?
No, absolutely not.
I think it's a modern classic in my opinion. I think
I agree.
Snow Patrol has they're like a big. This is their big hit. I know many. I actually
Yep.
saw them live at like Meridian Hall
Really?
like 2 years ago.
Oh,
They
that's
did an
so
acoustic
sick.
set. So sick. But this one is kind of the classic, and I think it's very nostalgic, and it just brings a lot of emotion to the table, and it's also
It does.
pretty easy to sing too.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So it's a crowd pleaser.
There's no like hard notes. Even the harmonies are kind of easy too, right?
so
So it's like my mom always used to sing the harmonized version whenever. Yeah, it was. I always remember that. I don't know why I remember that. Shout out mom.
Yeah, shout out mom. That's great.
Yeah, shout out mom. I like songs with simple harmonies that like anyone could do, and I will revisit that on a future song because I want that very much.
Okay. Okay.
Incorporates that. My number 7.
Yeah.
I will admit this one is pretty goofy. This was probably like no one should pick this for karaoke, but I just
mad goofy, or is this like we're gonna be happy goofy?
Happy goofy.
Okay.
I think. If someone went up on karaoke and was like, "Hi, my name's Paul, and I'm gonna do Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd." Wow. Like just like some maybe some like very grussel like walk up and, "Hey, what's up? Great Gig in the Sky," and just goes.
Wow, that's
so fucking ridiculous. I think it'd be so
really
funny because it is like it is long considering there's no words. It's still like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But like if someone who I wasn't expecting to bust out that song busted it out, even if they just did okay, I would love all 3 minutes of that.
Yeah, and you'd be like, this is the best karaoke experience in my life.
I feel like that's the same vibe of going up and doing Tequila, where you just like sit there and
yeah.
But
tequila.
what's the there was a Family Guy bit where it's playing Motorhead.
Okay.
And it's that part where it's like duh, 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 and the guy's like, "Oh, I love this part." Duh, 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 duh. Tequila. Oh shit.
It's so good.
Which is funny because I feel like I was watching that with people and they were sitting like next to me and they went Motorhead as the dude just shouts tequila and then the joke just ends.
So good.
But yeah, Great Gig in the Sky. It's definitely not a good karaoke song, but in that way, it's an incredible karaoke song.
I really like that. Is a good bit. That's good. I like that.
Very creative.
Thank you.
My number 6, I think, is it was popularized by the show Glee.
Ooh.
Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I think that's kind of like, it's not obviously it wasn't popularized by that, but in terms of karaoke, like becoming a karaoke song for this generation.
I don't even know about for this generation.
Yeah,
then maybe I'll give you that. I was gonna say like, I don't know if
I don't think, because I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't think like if that. I feel like that show did a lot for that song. I don't know. I feel like it just like it was one of those things.
I was not a Glee.
Where, like same thing with Running Up That Hill from Stranger. Like
that's true.
Yeah, it's the same kind of thing where it's like people would totally do that now for karaoke.
Yeah,
that's true.
Nobody knew that song in our generation beforehand. Yeah. It was a very popular song in the 80s, but
the problem is that Don't Stop Believing. Why I feel like not great karaoke song. This is not a diss against your pick.
Okay.
This is diss against your theory about Glee. Okay. Is that I feel like you would have encountered that song if you went to any wedding ever.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
very
you go
true.
to a wedding, you're going to hear Sweet Caroline and or Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, that is very true.
Every wedding I've been to, at some point, I just remember sitting at a table.
To play both of those at my wedding now, just because you said that.
Back to back. Yeah,
back to back. Oh god.
And have I just remember being young and like sitting at the table because I was a little kid. I was like, oh, I get up and dance and embarrass myself, and so I'm just like looking at everyone, just like all my drunk relatives. Not that like my relatives are drunks, but it was a wedding and it was like midnight. Just everyone.
I think about that now. I'm like, everybody gets drunk at a wedding. I've never thought about that, but everybody gets.
That's
so
probably
drunk
why I didn't want to dance. Is because I was 12 and I was just like, this is so embarrassing. But everyone else out there was like,
that's just not embarrassing.
Sauce,
yeah, you're all in your 30s, and this is wonderful.
Yeah. I do think it's a good pick though. I like Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a fun one for people.
It is a little bit long on the solo end. I would be okay with that if that was someone's last song.
Yeah.
That's a good closer.
It's not my favorite Journey song, but it's like I feel like that's the only one that
my
you could pick.
My favorite Journey song is Hold the Line.
Really?
Love isn't always on time.
That's also a very good Journey song. Mine is oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to think about it now.
Gabe, do you have a favorite Journey song?
I always do this.
Open Arms or Faithfully.
Okay.
See, Journey's getting some recognition, except from that half of the couch.
I'm not letting this happen. I'm searching this up. I'm searching this up. It's not Any Way You Want It. No.
Oh, that is a good one.
That is though. That is also actually kind of a good one for karaoke.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, that is a great one. Damn, Journey's a lot better of a band than I
love Journey.
Journey hits the same vibes for me.
Separate Ways. It was also in Stranger Things. I love Separate Ways.
Opening. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Journey for me hits the same vibes as Huey Lewis in the News. Like I feel
Power
like
of Love. I love Power of Love. So good.
Back to the Future.
You're right, actually. Yeah.
So that's the first time I've ever taken my phone out on the new era. That's horrible. I feel horrible now.
You should.
I'm a bad person.
You should feel horrible. Who would have their phone instead of written down on paper?
Yeah.
Gabe, what's your number 6?
Okay, so this is
check
crazy.
your fucking phone.
Oh, look, he's got a
six.
phone. What the fuck? And I'll break the law here. So my number 6, I feel like it's either like everyone knows this, or if you don't, it's okay. But this is a classic karaoke song because this is like the element of surprise because of the range that it starts out with, and it is "Your Man" by Josh Turner. And I don't know if you know the song, but it starts out with "Baby Lock Them Doors."
Oh,
yeah.
That's a great bit.
It is.
Maybe lock them doors.
Right?
Yeah.
When
No, yeah, you can so easily imagine someone up on stage and maybe lock them doors.
so bad.
No, that was perfect because I didn't know the song from the name, but as soon as you did that, I immediately was won over.
Yeah.
It's a country classic, but also too, it's one of those where like you can rock the heck out of it, and it's just a classic. And Josh Turner, I mean,
really
I love
like
it.
That is an incredible pick, especially following all your picks so far. Where it's like, I would love to see that night of Gabe at karaoke where like
Such a
how wonderful life is that you're in the world, and then he goes back up there. Baby, lock them doors and turn the light.
bro. You gotta have that, bro.
We should do a karaoke night where we each do our list. I did think about this. I was like, we should make a Spotify playlist for all the wonderful viewers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I thought that'd be really cool.
We'll grab Josh. We'll go to karaoke. Everyone will have a set list, and then
exactly.
Yeah, we got a set list. Yeah,
So
Josh judges.
Let's do it. I'm so down.
oh man, that's a great pick.
Oh my god.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Because you would immediately.
It's addictive.
It is addictive.
It is.
And like I can't I don't know why I can't like sing it, but the little like strings that it does right before.
Oh, the string guitar, steel guitar.
That's really
yeah, it's so good.
Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low.
That's so good.
My number 6 is in a similar vein where I feel like you'll win people over right from the start.
Yeah.
This is "What's Up" by Non Blondes. Right, that's the name of the band. Non Blondes, 4 Non Blondes.
4 Non Blondes.
That's it.
I don't know if I know this.
25 years and my life is still trying to. Do you know that? And so I wake in the morning.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on? Then like I feel like you get the crowd to do that. And I said, hey, yeah.
That is kind of fun for karaoke. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the meme on that, but there.
The old like He-Man one.
Yeah.
I actually just legitimately love that cover of the song. I
so
enjoy how
good.
quick it is.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's the other thing about that song that I like too is that it like let me move my list away from where you guys can see it.
Don't look at that.
What I really like about the song is that it like the actual one it like ramps up. Like it starts off very slow and it picks up speed and then it mellows out at the ending. And that's really good because it just like kind of hands the like regular everyday person who's singing it hands them like we've kind of dramatized this for you. You don't have to do much show stuff because the song's gonna make it showy for you, which I think helps it be a better karaoke song. It's also just really fun to do.
Yeah, it is.
It rides that line of like Stacy's Mom and like Margaritaville where it's like it's goofy that like everyone's gonna laugh and have a good time, but it's not like a comedy song. It's a legitimate song. It's just kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah, 100%. No, that's a good one. I think that's really funny. I do immediately think of the He-Man thing.
Yeah, that's what I first got.
Seriously.
The little edit of like because it's that one also starts off very slow and then it just loops this like clip of him like and so I will sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
It's so funny. Okay, number 5. This one's so good. And I knew that I had to have a song from this band, and I kind of struggled trying to figure out which one because I didn't want to have more than one song per band, really. Because I was like, I didn't want to like just have it full of one band.
That's fair.
Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh, so good.
I had Mamma Mia and I took it off.
So that was where I was struggling, is I didn't know if I should have Mamma Mia or Dancing Queen.
I'd also think Waterloo was up there.
Waterloo's huge,
Waterloo's a good one. Yeah.
That's now how could I ever refuse?
Yeah.
Right?
I felt Dancing Queen was that was the one that stood
Dancing
out to me.
Queen's
I was like,
Winner
that one's
Takes
so
It
much
All
fun.
too.
Oh my god.
ABBA's such
That's
a
what
good,
I'm saying. Like ABBA is
so
like
many
you could
songs,
fill
right?
a top 10 karaoke. We should do top 10 ABBA songs at some point.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be
Holy
really good.
shit.
That'd be good.
So much to choose from.
Yeah, really.
We'll go film that in They're Swedish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go to IKEA and we'll film.
Nice back.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good one. Dancing Queen, not Dancing Queen.
Yeah, Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So cool. So good.
Very good karaoke song. Oh, another one where just like you grab the crowd immediately. Strong opener.
Exactly. Everybody wants to sing that. Everybody wants to sing that.
Yeah.
And they want to dance to it too, which
It's
is
the
also
kind of
nice.
song. Yeah, it's the kind of song that like you're waiting you to like to do your next turn, and someone goes up and start hearing Dancing Queen. You're just like, fuck! I should have thought of it.
Yeah. That's so true. And I love ABBA too because they're a combination of disco and Europop.
Yeah.
And they have that sound, the harmonies, the piano, the synths, the choruses.
Gimme.
Like, so good.
For
Right?
harmony,
so timeless.
insane. Yeah.
They're so timeless. Like I was talking to my mom about this, and she was like, "You guys listen to the same ABBA songs in clubs now that I did when I was your age." She's like, "They have been playing ABBA in clubs for the past 40
There's
years."
honestly, there's like no other band like ABBA that I can think of off the top of my
there
head.
isn't. And you're right. I think it is because of the Europop.
I think so too.
And like
right?
disco kind of mix.
Yeah,
Like
it's a good blend.
think of another like. First of all, I don't really listen to Europop.
No, I don't even know.
The only thing I can, yeah, that's true. The only thing I can think that comes close is it's not even. I wouldn't even say the band is similar to ABBA, but I would say 99 Red Balloons.
Okay.
The actual one in German.
It's German,
and
yeah.
like, and then there's this. You don't know?
For some, I do. Yeah. 99.
Yeah. So the original song is in German. I think that song, like, I could picture it, like, especially the English one being sung by ABBA. But that's the only thing I can get.
The band that I always think of when I think of ABBA, for some reason, like that like they feel kind of synonymous to me, which is very odd. But I think it's kind of because of the disco side of things is the Bee Gees.
Yes.
That's fair. That's
The
totally
Bee Gees
fair.
Totally.
I can see that.
Kind of like they feel like they're as close to ABBA as you could get.
I wanted to put Bee Gees on my list, but that was the kind of thing where it's like like the big charm of the Bee Gees is those like high notes.
Yes.
The falsetto is
It doesn't work if you go up there and you're just like, more than a woman, more than a woman to me.
Yeah.
I want to see you go for it.
You need
Yeah,
to. You have to
exactly.
commit. You have to commit to songs like that. I agree.
Exactly.
All right, Gabe.
Okay, so I got to preface something. So the funny thing is about my top 5 is that we may have mentioned some of these songs already.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
it's kind of funny. So my number 5, I have a lot of history with the song. It is "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys.
Damn.
And
Yes.
this is because, okay, crazy story, but in grade 8, I feel like everyone has a grade 8 grad song. You're on like your last field trip, or you do a little, trip away for like a couple days, and like
Yeah.
everyone's in a circle and they're singing like this song that's like sentimental, or like everyone's moving out of high school. We had 2. One of them was "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" by Marvin Gaye.
That's a good one.
And the second one was "I Want It That Way." So I have a lot of history with this. I know piano. It's to me it's a classic, and you can get up there with a couple of boys and sing it. And to me, it's just a fun one.
Yeah.
I love that song.
It is a lot of fun.
Another good like duet or like quartet. Like you can have as many people up there.
Yeah.
And even though we're talking about this song, you're right. "Ain't No Mountain High Enough." I didn't put it on my list, but that is an incredible duet song for
Right?
karaoke to go up there and do that song with someone.
Yeah.
But I wanted that. That's great. I'm glad that's getting some
really
recognition
is.
because
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
such a good one.
This is always the fun part about like the top half of everybody's list too, especially with stuff like this, is we slowly start to see things we've seen previously in the episode.
Yes, but also
So that's
everyone
how
gets
things-
progressively more passionate as we get down the list.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where it's like, like for number 10, it's like this. It's kind of like I just felt like, but then when you get to like 5 and below, you're like, no, this is. And I was talking.
I'm standing on business. Yeah.
I was talking to you about this last night. That I was saying like. I've talked to like family members or like friends who watch the show, and they're like, they take so many of the things I say so literally, and I finally have an example of talking about the music where it's like when I list these things where I'm like, this is what makes a good karaoke song. That's not running through my head at karaoke. I'm not sitting there doing a checklist like, that makes it a bad song.
No.
Just when you're tasked with thinking about what makes a good karaoke
100%.
song,
Yeah.
that's when I realized that, and that's. Now I'm explaining that now, but I never go to karaoke and be like, that was good, but the solo was a little long.
Yeah, exactly. Not so critical, right?
Picking that song was risky to say the least. I don't know.
So the next song I chose for my number 5, I've seen it a lot on TikTok right now, and it was the one I kept almost singing to myself when we were setting up.
Yeah.
This song is so catchy to me. I put "Linger."
Oh, the Cranberries.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
You said such a fool for you.
Yeah.
You got me. I
You're
love
wrapped
that.
around your finger.
I
Yeah.
saw like a cover of
I'm gonna
that the
open
other day
my
that was really
bedroll.
good. I'm also gonna open my
I saw the
bedroll
same
here.
cover. I
Did
think-
you? Yeah, it was very, very good.
Would you like a bedroll?
I must, boys. Thank you so much. Look at
That's
this. This is
incredible.
kind. As a guest, getting a little bedroll. Thank you.
Tropical flavored.
I'm excited.
I don't know what tropical means.
Cheers to "Linger."
Cheers to linger.
Very unfortunate to the dads everywhere that made the joke saying, "And you should smell my finger." Or pull. I feel like my dad would make that joke. That is
That's tasty.
Nice.
going in for a second.
So
I just kind of gulped it down. I was like, I'm gonna wine taste it this time. Like,
It's good, isn't it? That's what I do with all of my horrible energy drinks.
does it taste them like wine? Yes,
notes of pineapple.
yes, and energy.
That's so good.
Just liquid cigarettes.
That's so true. Oh my god.
That's so funny. I think Linger is one of those ones where it's like it's kind of similar to Creep, where it's like it's threading the needle of like a slower song of like a Your song, and like an up, because like it's a kind of in your feels song, kind of, but you're sitting up there and you can be like rocking out to it, like you can if you lean into it. You can just have a good time with that, and that was when I came back from my exam today. I tidied up everything, and I was like, cool. I could like sit in here. I was like, no, I'm gonna go listen to music on the balcony. Like I would put that song on. I was like, I'm gonna do all the songs that are on my karaoke list now, so I can get them out of my head.
That was smart. I did want to listen to all mine. And that's what made me think of like doing the Spotify playlists, because I thought that'd be very cool.
Did you have to let it linger?
So my number 4, I love this song. This one's so much fun to sing, and it kind of goes against the whole like this one is kind of long.
Okay,
but that's because like this one you're singing this with everybody. This isn't just you going up. Everybody is going to sing this with you. Piano Man by Billy Joel.
That's a good one.
Nobody is going to sit there silently listening to Piano Man. Have you ever heard Piano Man on and just gone, oh, this is nice?
Yeah, the waitress was practicing politics. Billy Joel's another one like ABBA, where I think that's an incredible karaoke artist. I had Vienna on my list, and I took it. I had a lot of songs that I ended up replacing.
Oh my gosh.
Vienna, but I think Billy Joel's an incredible choice for karaoke. We Didn't Start the Fire, Just the Way You Are,
so good.
Moving Out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Moving Out would also hit well too. But Piano Man is like the I Want It That Way from his catalog.
Exactly.
So,
100%. 100%. There's not really much that you can say about it. It's a classic. Nobody can argue that it's a good karaoke song. Like,
it's a staple.
That it's not a good karaoke song. That it's. No one can argue that it's a good karaoke song.
You're right. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Then what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Fucking
this is a top 10 worst karaoke songs?
If you were in Piano Man, he would say...
I'm on the wrong episode. Oh, shit. This was Tuesday's list.
Shit, dude. Shit, dude. I found the toilet. That's Barney from The Simpsons. Gabe, you're number 4.
Okay, so
number 5, number 4.
Okay,
4,
number 4. So this one, I had to pick a song from this band, and there was so many to choose from.
Yeah.
And Nick also has discussed this band, and I know he's a big fan, but it's a song by the Beatles.
Let's go.
It is "Hey Jude."
Hey Jude.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say I don't have the Beatles on my list.
Damn it!
Because I was gonna. I know because it's.
No, I knew that Margaritaville should have been my guess.
I couldn't land on one, but I was sitting there. I was like, when I had other songs I wanted to put over it, but if I was going to pick a Beatles one, I would 1,000% pick Hey Jude.
It's because of the na 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 part.
Yes.
And it's like that's where everyone sings along.
Yeah,
right.
It's a classic, right? Think of Hey Jude.
Yeah, that's also an incredible like song to end out on. Like if that's your last one to go up close and end out on everyone. Na 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 na. And they like because you can let them do. You know, like when Paul's just kind of like riffing at the end, so you can just sit there and be doing like the like he's doing in the background.
That's so good.
Like, who invited? Anybody know this guy?
Yeah. Did he come with you guys?
Is he part of your karaoke lounge? I don't know how he.
Because I can't help but notice that you're clearly a bachelor party. The way that you're all wearing matching outfits and he isn't. He's wearing a Popeye the Sailor Man hat.
Bright orange. He doesn't have a shirt on.
Yeah, you're wearing bright orange and have your hands handcuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hey Jude's an incredible pick.
Thank you.
I would love to
very good pick,
to sing or sing along to someone else doing Hey Jude.
Right.
I do think Let It Be is also a great Beatles pick.
Let It Be is great too.
But it's because it's the same like vibe as Hey Jude.
Yeah.
It's iconic. You need to like when you. A big thing for karaoke songs is they do have to be in some way kind of iconic in a way. Like
and
people need to know.
That's kind of like where I went with my list is iconic songs.
Yeah. Because like songs where it's like even like when you say like that has happened multiple times already in this episode where you say the name and it's like, oh, I don't know, but then like you hit them with one baby lock the door and you're like, yeah, all right, that one. And I think it's the same with it was the same with What's Up too. So like you don't know the name, but then you're hearing like, oh yeah, like that's the kind of reaction you want from the audience, and Hey Jude is perfect for that.
Yeah, exactly. No, 100%.
My number 4 is my personal first go-to karaoke song.
Oh, and it's only on your number 4?
Because I don't think it's the best karaoke song.
Okay.
But I really enjoy doing it.
Actually,
It's
you know
really
what? That's
goofy.
fair. Yeah, I don't know if my number 1 would be my go-to.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But it's a good 80s hit that is also immediately recognizable. My number 4, I have "Take on Me" by
yeah,
so good.
Yeah, that's just so, because like you're just sitting there and
So good.
talking away, like,
Right?
like whip your head around.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what I'm just saying. I say it anyway. My dad pointed out that like there's after the solo, which is one of the ones that I excuse, where like it has like that little like trickle down like yeah. There where he's like, whoa, things that you say, and he says, I think is it a life or just a game? But my dad says it sounds like "Hey Little iPhone." So the next time you listen to "Take on Me," listen for "Whoa, things that you say, hey little iPhone, just to play my worries away." Yeah, I love "Take on Me," and it's a fun time, especially like if you can try and get up to like the "in a day or two." Like you can try and get up there. That wasn't great, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
That's
at
not
least you
bad.
tried,
Though.
man.
I
At least
feel
you
like that's
tried.
higher up than I could get.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Man. Me too.
Everyone go around and do your best attempt at the chorus. Just like the next 20 minutes, just in the.
We see our viewership drop right off.
Yeah.
Right at 55 minutes. Just
No retention.
No.
There's like a perfect flat line on "in a day or two," and then it just goes right back up as soon as it's over.
Skip.
Yeah.
Just 5 seconds.
You're number 3. We're into top 3s now.
Also a
aren't we?
classic 80s song.
Oh.
Yeah. And also like kind of similar vibe, like a new wave-ish kind of band.
Okay.
Everybody wants to rule the
Oh,
world.
Tears for Fears, so good.
Tears for Fears.
That's literally my favorite song of all time. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That's my
Wow,
personal
really?
favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that song. It's probably up there for me. I love that song.
That's an incredible song. I think it's back in the category of like winding down.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like, because what's good about the slow songs that I like, and why we keep putting them in winding down, is that it's nice to like, especially if you're there for like more than an hour, it's nice to break up all the like the big poppy or the big loud like kind of anthems.
It's nice to have a few low points in the night, some high points in the
where you
night,
can just like, now
and
I'm
then
gonna
end it off on a nice E, and then you can go and do whatever you want. You had a great time.
Sit back, like now I'm gonna sit back with my drink, and this guy's going to sing "Everybody Wants to Rule the World."
Yeah, exactly.
I love that song. The chords and just like and that are so addicting.
That's what it is. A lot of these songs.
Tears for Fears is just a wonderful band too.
They are, and it's that guitar part, like, and I love too, because I saw when I saw John Mayer, funnily enough, Alexander 23 opened for him,
Really?
and they covered the song together. So Alexander
really?
23, and then he
Wow.
brought out
Cool.
John Mayer. It was so
That's
cool.
cool.
That's very, very cool.
Love the song.
It's such classic. Tears for Fears
Yeah.
also have a lot of good one. Head Over Heels.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta listen to more. Of
Wanted
them.
to be with you alone.
Okay, I do know that one. See, I know about the chorus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Another one that I think I don't think it's as good of a pick as Everybody Wants to Rule the World for karaoke, but another one that like if someone went up and did it, I'd be on board. Because that's a fun one. Something happens and I'm head over heels.
So good.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Jabril,
Oh wow. Okay.
you're third.
So I feel like my top 3 can be controversial because they
Dave
are
gets canceled on ranking.
It's somehow all Gangnam Style.
should have put it on there. No, that would be good.
It says
Oh, Gabe's going up again. Oh,
Gangnam Style.
he's doing Gangnam Style again.
Once again.
Yeah. Every
Time
time you
to
just
go.
get up and do one of the dances.
Everyone
And
just
every
knows.
time he's more energetic. You're like, what?
It's the bedroll.
It's 1 a.m.
It's okay. Yeah. So it honestly it's a bit controversial, and you guys can definitely argue that they are overplayed. But my number 3
Okay.
is "Sweet Caroline" by Neil Diamond, and
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, so am I.
It's
a good
It's just one of those where
karaoke song.
you know it's going to be played during the night.
Yeah.
Easy to sing. It's got the listenability, and it has the parts that the audience can play along with.
Yeah.
I like it, and it's a good song, and I don't know, it definitely is overplayed, but I still have it at the
I
top.
think it's overplayed at weddings.
Yes.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's overplayed at karaoke because
is
in
true.
karaoke it's a lot more. It's the same reason that I think Rock Band is better karaoke is that like it gets it gets you more involved with the song because now like you are you're not singing along with it, you are singing it. You are the one doing the song.
I don't even think it's overplayed at weddings. I think it's just more annoying at weddings. Or more annoying around older people. That's what gets me. It's where it's like this 60-year-old beside you is having the time of their life because Sweet Caroline just came on.
Yeah,
they have never had more fun.
You have like your drunk uncle who walks over and is just like, hands, touching hands, reach it out.
That's
I don't know
so
what
true,
it is
though.
about that song, but old people go feral for it. They go feral for it. It's ridiculous.
I didn't know about the so good until like that, because people do that when the song's being sung, even though that's nowhere in the track at all.
Yeah.
I've only seen that happen with like my family, like old adults.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. No, I don't know what kind of kick they get out of it. That's the same kind of kick. I want that same kick to happen when we're like in our 60s and Drake comes on. Oh my God!
Yeah, I want to hear Family Ties in the old folks' home, and
It's so fun to think about.
Paris, Odie in France.
it's a bunch of old people.
This first-person shooter.
I can't wait.
Reach for the stars, I'm at tippy toes.
My number 3 karaoke song. This is the one that I was like, this is like you have to do as a duet.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really fun one. It's nice and short.
Yeah.
I learned of it through Better Call Saul. It's Something Stupid, I believe is what it's called. Then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
That's a great song.
Wow.
That's a great song.
I'm actually not familiar with the song.
Really?
This is the first one.
I know
It's a beautiful
I stand
song.
in line until
Yeah.
you think you have the time to spend an evening with me.
It's so nice.
And like, so there's like the guy and the girl sing at in the song.
Okay.
Like, you can duet it with anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the guy and the girl in the song.
He said it.
He said it had to be a guy and a girl.
There it is.
That's just how it was in the song.
Thanks for tuning in. We made it through 8 episodes.
Yeah. So like they sing it differently.
Wow.
They sing the same words, but like the guy had a different melody where the girl was a lot more of like, I know you stand in line until you think the time, like where it's like it's completely that they blend together really well.
It's
So if you get
harmonized.
which is like that's the whole song. So that makes it really fun, and it's like
to it. Wow.
I think it's a sweet one too for probably like couples. You know, if you're like you want to bring your significant other on stage or like just onto the microphone.
It's an adorable song.
Yeah, it's just such a good time. That was the one that I kicked off Vienna and replaced it with Something Stupid.
You know what? I respect that pick.
Because I feel like they're the same like they were the same category of karaoke song.
Yeah.
But
both very lovely, both very sweet songs. Yeah,
I
exactly.
love that.
My number 2, such a classic. Oh, I love this song. Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Oh. That's another that's like Creep, where it's like a meme that it's a karaoke song. It's so iconic.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's such a fun song. I think that's like everybody enjoys that.
Very, very of our generation too.
Yeah, very much.
That's a good one. I honestly don't have that much to say about it because that just makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to be there. Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, well played.
Damn it. It's also just like such a simple song because it's the same verse twice, right?
Yeah, and then he sings it very monotone, right? He doesn't really like sing. He kind of like he almost speaks it in the verses.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like it's so.
I really like the way, because I don't usually like when songs like use the same verse for their second verse. I'm like, that's fucking lazy. Write another one.
Exactly.
But the reason I like it with this song is because he says it the first time, and then I feel like he says it with more just like passion the second time. So it's like he's getting more desperate over the course of the song.
Exactly. Where it's like the second time he says it, it sounds like when he says like coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. It sounds like there's a lot more doubt behind it that time.
There's
like
a very artistic.
And I'm doing just fine.
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'm sure you are.
There's like obviously like a very artistic reason for doing that. I'm like, okay, I respect this much more than other people who are just like, I don't want to write another verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
J. Rule.
All right, so my top 2 have already been mentioned, which is very
Really?
funny.
Wow.
Yes, I feel like we're sharing a lot of the same wavelengths here.
That's good though.
Also, too, for Mr. Brightside, just a side note, check out the demo version that they first created. It's so different from
Is it?
I've never heard
it's
of it
really
we'll
cool.
have to listen to that
Yeah,
afterwards. You got to
it's-
listen to Chasing Cars anyways. So
We gotta listen to
we
Chasing
have a few
Cars,
things to
Something
listen to.
Stupid, and the demo for Mr. Brightside.
Exactly.
That's the
Done and
itinerary.
done.
We're gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Once we're done with rankings, we shut off. So we're just gonna stare at the wall until next
Yeah,
week.
that's true. Like Norm from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, exactly. Or like when you see like Family Guy when they show what the characters do during the cutaways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just.
You think you have enough time to smoke? Yeah, it's a Conway Twitty one. It was-
Yeah, that's a good one. No, that's what happens. So we're just gonna stare at the wall for a few hours after the show and just listen to music that we all didn't know from this episode. Anyways, continue.
Love it, boys. Well, okay, so my number 2. Funnily enough, I've done this one at karaoke a good amount. I can also play this on the piano. So typically, if I'm going to go up, I mean, that's kind of breaking karaoke guidelines, but I love playing this on the piano. It's "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. I love this song. To me, here's the issue. The guitar solo is a bit of an issue because you got to, and here's what I say too: any musical break in a song, you can't just be standing there. You got to start maybe a clap.
Fill the
you
space.
Got to get right. You can't just stand there and just be completely like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Because then the thing that I've learned about
Air
being
guitar.
on stage,
Air guitar.
Yeah, like do something.
Because like what I've kind of learned is that if you look awkward or nervous on stage, the audience picks up on that. They're like, okay, this is kind of weird. What's he doing? We're like, you got to just get the crowd involved somehow. But I love this song. Great guitar solo, great piano, and it's got it's one of the best '80s songs I think out there.
I
So-
agree. The
100%.
chord, like the chords, especially at the start, they're so powerful.
They are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can play it on piano.
Yeah, I
we
can.
should
can
release
play
a cover of
Don't Stop Believing.
Believing.
I would do a cover. Don't Stop Believing.
So would I. Yeah,
I
that'd
just
be
feel
fun.
like anytime you hear it start, no matter what you're doing, you always have to turn around and just be like, "Just a small town girl." Back to my dishes, like, like it's such an iconic one, and like you're right that like you have to the audience will kind of react how you are. So if you are not getting them into it, they're not going to get into it.
Yeah,
So during those solos, they're totally workable because the song is so like uplifting and powerful that if you just go up there and like even if you just fucking like move around, you know,
Do
like you'll be okay.
something, right?
Yeah, do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm glad that because I didn't do it. My number 2 I think is similar type of song.
Okay.
It's a little bit longer. It's not long. It's a little bit longer. There's a very famous scene in a sitcom of people doing karaoke to this, and we've sung the song on the show. I have "Kiss from a Rose."
Oh,
at
Seal.
number 2.
Yeah. I should have
think-
guessed that for you too. I should have known.
Yeah, I feel like there's like if you've watched the show or if you've met me, I feel like a lot of my picks are like that makes sense for you.
Yeah, well, and like we've talked about "Kiss from a Rose" already on the
We
show.
sang it on the show. That was the outro of one of the episodes.
Wow.
Was we
We
were
sang
talking
Kiss
about
from a Rose,
animals,
yeah.
and then we were talking
Okay.
about so then seals briefly came up, and then seal, kiss from a rose, and then at the end it was just like
See,
Yeah.
that's where I wonder. Where did you guys first hear the song? Because I know where I first heard it.
I do know where were you when you first heard "Kiss from a Rose"?
Kiss from a Rose.
I got it from a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I saw it on the channel Game Grumps because they would just sing it a lot when they were doing stuff. But it's also in Community. There's an episode where the Dean and Jeff are singing at karaoke. And
Okay.
I've known this song for a very long time because my parents had the CD.
Okay.
So I knew it. However, when I first I knew it when I was like really young, and then when I first you ever remember you hear a song when you're really young and you hear it a lot when you're young, and then you don't hear it again for years because you don't know what it's
Comes to
called.
Fight
so you don't ever
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't ever search it up.
That's why I mentioned it earlier.
Oh my god,
That was rude.
Thanks. I'll die on the couch.
Excuse you, I guess. Jesus.
And sorry, I lost my train of thought. So then, after that, when I refound "Kiss from a Rose," was the new Vacation movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured this is where I figured you're going to talk about this.
It's actually, so I heard in there, but the first time I heard it was in one of my favorite, ranchy, not great superhero movies from Batman Forever. It's on the
That's
soundtrack.
what it's from. Yes.
Yeah. And that's where I heard it. My mom had the CD, and I love the Val Kilmer. That's one of Val Kilmer. As
I
Batman.
like Val Kilmer as
It's
Batman.
good. Like, it's a
I have
good
fun
one,
with
right?
exactly. I have fun with Batman Forever.
That's how I look at it.
It's very campy. You're right. It's very campy movie. But yeah, I think I mentioned that in the Animals episode. I was like, did you know that was originally made for a Batman in the 90s?
You did. did
which
mention that,
which is crazy. But that's not how I found it, but that's really funny that you like. 'Cause that's one of my favorite facts is that it was made for a fucking Batman movie.
Like, who would have thunk it, right?
Yeah.
It's from Rose.
Yeah, the song. But did you know that when it snows? It's like, yeah, I think Batman when I hear that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like even just like people in the audience, although I feel like this one is not as big of a hit with our generation. I feel like which is such a shame because it's such a fun song.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can get the audience in with like the ba da 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 da.
But no, Vacation is where I like refound it. Very, very good way of bringing back the vacation movies. I think they did it very, very well.
Ed Helms?
Yes.
So good.
They killed it. I think they killed it in terms of at least bringing back like the kind of feel of the old National Lampoon.
I've never seen any of them. Speaking of killed it, you should show us your number one that you killed.
We're watching Christmas Vacation this Christmas. Then we're putting that on a list of things to do. Yeah, you got to see that movie. That's a killer movie. All right.
Did you kill it with your number one?
I think so.
Find out next time. Could you imagine? Next time.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Imagine having to wait a week just to hear everybody's number ones.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. If we were a TikTok show, then
we
yeah.
paywall it. Yeah. This is the end of the show. But if you follow our Patreon,
if you subscribe to our streaming service,
Yeah, exactly.
This is like just such a good karaoke song. This is again a must. It has to be here. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
oh, that is a good one. Another one where you forgive the solo no matter what.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like it's not an overly long solo in terms of solos either. And again, everyone's like that's one where it's like again long song, but everyone's singing it. Nobody's gonna sit there. No, again, you've never sat there and listened to Bohemian Rhapsody. And go, this is nice. This is good. And they just sat there doing nothing. And it's a great song.
Mm-hmm. So good. And the dynamic range of the song is huge because it's like almost 3 in 1, right?
Yeah,
it's like orchestra, rock song, like ballad at one point. It's so nice.
There is no song
gives
like
you
that
options.
on this earth. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, it gives you options to sing. Like if you're up there and you can't do high notes, you do like "Never Ever Ever Let Me Go" instead of the higher ones. Like there's a lot of options there, and like like you can most of the time I find like when you go to a karaoke place, this whole time I've been thinking of not like a karaoke bar where you're there with strangers, but where you get the room with your friends.
That's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been thinking. Thank God. I was wondering if what everybody else was thinking about that. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Yes.
Cool. So I feel like when you do that, most people just sing along to all of Bohemian Rhapsody. Also, if you do go to karaoke and you get mad that other people are singing when you're singing, that's the point of the night. Don't go up there and be like, "Stop! It's my turn to sing. I want to sing my song." Like that's so just let everyone.
Oh, I didn't realize I brought a child.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you just want everyone to look at you and be like, "Look how good I sing I am."
Yeah,
it's like no, let everyone have fun. But even if you don't want to sing along to the whole song, there's a million parts in Bohemian Rhapsody that you can chime in with.
I think so too. Yeah,
100%.
That's a great pick. That is a great number one.
Thank you very much.
I'm excited what your number one's gonna be because it's already been said.
I bet you guys can guess it. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I can too.
What do you get?
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah. Let's go. No, see, I love this song, and it's such an anthem. And I think that's the beauty of karaoke songs. Some of them are just born to be songs sung by a group of people, and that's Mr. Brightside. You get everyone in, easy to sing, it's fun. I can also play it on guitar. I love it. It's so cool. Really hard to play, actually, but that song to me is like, it's just so nostalgic. And have you met anyone who doesn't know that song? To be honest, for our generation, specifically.
I knew the moment when I said mine, and I just saw you go, oh,
yeah, I could have that.
Yeah,
I was like,
what's been great about the show is that's how we work out my poker face. Is that when someone it's either like Lewis says like, I really like this thing. It's like, oh, I gotta not, because I also really like that thing, but I'm gonna wait because it'd be even cooler if like in two things I'm like, I agree.
You have no idea how much more I like that thing.
Yeah. Or sometimes it'll be I have something at like number 2 and he's like, I put this at 8 because it sucks, and it's like, interesting. Let's put a pin in that. Let's revisit it. Let's revisit that when because I think it might come up again.
Yeah, exactly.
That happened with zombies
so funny when that
on Monsters. Is that you had zombies at like number 9?
Yeah, and I was like, zombies are fucking lame. These
they're overrated and overused, and I'm sitting there looking at my list and I see zombies at number 2, like, interesting. Why don't we revisit this later?
Oh no!
Did I really put zombies at number 9?
It was high. It was 7, 8, or 9, I think.
Hold on.
But Yeah, Mr. Brightside. That's
classic,
a classic song, you know. And yeah, everyone in our generation knows it. It's another one that's like very anthem.
It was 10.
It was 10.
Oh no!
Hilarious. Yeah, and it was my number 2, and I almost put it. Or no, it was like my number 3. I don't remember. It was below 5 for me.
Yeah, yours was.
That's tough.
Yours was top 3, I think.
My number 1.
Yeah. Here we go.
I truly think that this is, and this might be controversial, because I think. This band
the Mario theme.
Yeah.
What?
you like stop at one point and go like boop boop boop. But so this band has already been said with a different song.
Okay.
Hot take. I think this one is better for karaoke from this band. And I think I have a big uphill battle in front of me.
Okay.
But like, I want you close your eyes, right?
Okay.
And imagine that you're thinking to yourself, tonight I want to have myself a real good time.
Okay.
All right. The world is turning inside out. You're floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop you now.
Oh.
Because you're having a good time. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars.
That's a good
on
one.
a collision course.
That's a good one.
I'm a satellite.
You definitely have an uphill battle, though, because I think less people know the words to that.
Okay, but like I think that one's a really
Not
good.
that it matters in
That's
karaoke,
true. No,
because you do have
That's
karaoke. You
That's
have the
legitimate
lyrics up in
criticism. I fully get that. There's also less room for the audience to jump in. But I think that's because it's so quick that it's almost a song that you would rather sit back and watch. Because it's so fast paced. Because like it's one of those things where like I like that it also works in your ability to kind of make a show out of it just by doing the song. You go up there and you start really slow.
Yeah.
The world turning inside, and then you fucking going for like 2 minutes. Don't stop. Actually, no. This is the place for the audience to jump in with the "Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me."
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But and then like it mellows out at the end again, where it's just Freddie going like the la da 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 da. Like,
Yeah.
Nice. You got the effects on the mic. There's a little reverb.
He downed a bedroll.
Yeah.
And then powered through
I'm
it for
ready.
2 minutes and it's, whew, okay.
Yeah. But I'm ready to fight for the song, because I just think I would much rather listen to someone do, if they're going to do a Queen song, I think I would much rather watch or myself do Don't Stop Me Now over Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yay! I like this guest episode. Last guest episode, I felt very 2 versus 1. I feel very 2 versus 1 now.
You felt 2 versus 1 last episode? Do you not remember the whole Big Bang Theory debacle?
Yeah, but I didn't watch anything.
That's true. That's true.
Well, okay, this is a bit of a hot. Now, I can't say anything because I didn't put a Queen.
Theory debacle.
I didn't put a Queen song on my list.
24, I mean.
Yeah.
Queen's another big karaoke one, I think.
Yeah.
Stevie walks way down the street with the beautiful.
Yeah,
because there's so many to choose from.
Another One Bites the Dust is a great song as well.
If I
my grandmother, when she was when that song first came out, I remember my dad telling me she thought it was for the longest time Another One Bites the Doctor.
What?
Oh,
Another
really?
One Bites the Doctor.
I want to. That's insane.
That's great.
I want to get to your thought that you were going to say, because you said you had no Queen songs, but that reminded me. My mom used to think, do you know "Don't Bring Me Down" by ELO?
Yes.
Tell you once more before I get on the floor. Don't bring me down.
Yes.
So you know how it's like, don't bring me down, Bruce. That's like they say Bruce. That's what it is.
Oh.
A lot of people thought it was Bruce.
I thought it was
That's
Bruce
totally
too.
valid.
Okay.
My mom thought it was Maurice, and so I start playing the song, and I'm like, Mom, I want you to like say it with the song to like show me. Maybe if I hear it, I like, because I truly think if you listen to Take On Me, you'll hear "Hey Little iPhone" if you're listening for it. Another one is "Under Pressure." It sounds like he says pressure pressing down on me.
I'm getting a phone
pushing
call.
down on you. You're an asshole is what it sounds like he says.
I don't know what to do. I've never had interacted. This has never happened. I need to deny this, but sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say like you can check it if it's important.
I'm not. I could have done it. It was my buddy. I could have just been like, and you're on rankings.
Right on the phone.
But yeah, it does not sound like "Don't Bring Me Down." Maurice does not sound like it at all. Bruce makes 1,000% sense.
That's what I think too.
Maurice is nothing like that. But you were saying you don't have a Queen song.
So I don't, but the one I was going to put on that I really enjoy is "Somebody to Love" by
That's
Queen,
also an incredible
because
one.
it has a lot of play with the audience. But those anybody find me?
Somebody love.
Great piano spot, right?
Yeah.
And
So
great
that's
pick though.
a lot of good Queen songs. I
Yeah.
think the big takeaway here is that if you are looking for bands to look at for karaoke songs, you want to look at ABBA, you want to look at Queen, you want to look at.
Should we just swap the list? Karaoke bands.
Yeah, exactly.
What was? But there was one more. There was. I swear. I think it was from your list. There was ABBA, Queen, and
Journey? Was it? No.
maybe.
Journey might have been.
Might have been Journey.
No.
Was it not? Maybe
Was it Wheatus?
You know what? I think you're right. Oh, Billy Joel.
I was going to say, I think it might be Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Okay, well then now I guess that we've gone through everyone's personals. It's time to get to the big part of the list, the official. It's going to be hard to break this down into a top 10.
How do we want to do this? Because we've done this in a lot of different formats before. We've got a few different formats that we work with. So we usually, sometimes we go from the bottom up. Sometimes we go from top down.
Because sometimes different ones just make sense. I think this is one of the times we want to start in the middle, honestly.
I think so. That's the one that's been working the best for everything.
Like especially with 3 people, is that if we can just agree on what is number 5, like this is the middle of the pack, then every new song we're just like, okay, but do we think it's better or worse than this?
Yeah, no, 100%. No, I agree with that.
So what's everyone's number 5?
Okay. Dancing Queen ABBA.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, mine's I Want It That Way. I don't think it stands at 5.
I have Linger, which I do think should be on the list, but I don't think it's number 5. I think probably Dancing Queen.
That's what I'm going for.
I think I Want It That Way would be higher.
Yeah, that's what you think.
You want to put that higher? Okay.
Well, you both had it very high up on the list, and
mine was.
It wasn't on mine.
At 9 on my list.
Oh, was it?
I put it lower too.
Then maybe then maybe I can go lower. Either way, I feel like that one has a spot on the list. So I'm not near the whiteboard today, so that means it's your job to write. But everyone is welcome to a marker if you feel so inclined.
Dancing Queen, we want to go at 5.
I'm good with that.
Let's run that.
I love the list. You are the writing machine. Handwriting's clean. So easy to read. Which is so do I, but I just like always do it because it's just like
I know.
I'm just lazy.
I know.
Dancing Queen's a good solid number 5. And now nothing's locked in until we say it's locked in. So that's
I love it. Okay.
No, until we've got the top 10.
We've still got some wiggle room. So I guess now from here, we go back to 10. I have Stacey's Mom.
I have Teenage Dirtbag.
I have your song.
I'm pretty.
You have Teenage Dirtbag as well?
No.
This guy.
My mind just.
That's Lewis.
I like Stacey's Mom. I kind of feel like it's the weakest out of the 3 here.
Stacey's Mom, really?
Okay. Wow.
What makes you feel that way? Like what?
I don't know.
Explain yourself.
I just feel like actually, the more I think about it, okay, I really like your song, but I feel like we have a lot of other songs that scratch the same itch and just do it a bit better. I'm back kind of more on board with Stacey's Mom now, reflecting on that, because I was just thinking, like, I feel like it's so easy to picture someone on stage or like for karaoke just going, "'Cause I'm just a teenager," but I also feel like I can very easily picture someone doing the Stacey's Mom.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, both pretty singable.
I feel like
I'm leaning more towards Stacey's Mom.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah?
Honestly,
Yeah. I think that's probably. I think that's
I'm
more
cool with
popular.
I'm cool with
It's
Stacey's
more popular
Mom.
than Wheatus.
Yes, that's
Teenage
true.
Dirtbag.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Right?
Teenage Dirtbag, it's good, whatever. But it's also like everybody knows Stacey's Mom. I feel like there's still some people out there that aren't going to know Teenage Dirtbag.
Well, I don't know any more of the lyrics other than "'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby."
Yeah,
that's the only part I know.
It's like. It's all sung very high pitched, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because he sucks his balls up, as we established. Okay, so Stacey's Mom at 10.
I think that's a great call.
I'm on board with that thus far.
Oh, that's the one lyric in Teenage Dirtbag that makes me uncomfortable. Is "She rings my bell." I hate that line for some reason. I don't know what it is about it, but
that rubs you the wrong way. I can
it
see
does.
that.
Yeah.
Don't ding my bell without my consent, please.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, that's crazy.
Stacey's Mom, in brackets, the one that has it going on.
Yeah. I gotta get into mowing lawns, dude.
Okay. Number 9, I had Margaritaville. Okay, fuck
my
you too.
mouth.
Was it that bad? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've got Margaritaville. There's more.
Gosh.
Margaritaville. I want it that way.
Okay, and I had Can't Help Falling in Love. I feel
I would much rather Can't Help Falling in Love be on here than your song, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like out of the slow songs, it fits the mold more.
And that one's like not as I feel like that's one of the ones where like not as many people are doing that for karaoke. But more
that
people,
makes it
more
better.
people should be doing that for karaoke.
I like that.
It's like a sleeper pick, you
it's
know?
the progressive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's underground right now.
It's one of the ones that's gonna make people mad. I like it.
I'm feeling. Yeah. I have a pitch pitch for I think Can't Help Falling in Love at 9, and then I think I Want It That Way is giving me 7.
9. So yeah.
I'm cool with
that's a
that.
good spot. I like that too.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Cool. Because I just feel like you both had I Want It That Way, so clearly it does need to be on the list. You both had it like kind of high middle of the pack. I don't think it's better than Dancing Queen.
No, it's not.
But I definitely think it's on the like.
It's subpar. yeah.
But it definitely deserves like. I don't think it should go higher than like. I don't think it should be 8, 9, or 10 because those to me 8, 9, and 10 on the list are always like these could have so easily been something else.
I think so too.
7 and up is like these were always going to be on the list. Yeah, more 100%. Or less. And I think 7's a good spot for it.
That's a beautiful spot, my man.
7 makes your song look like a beautiful thing.
Okay, there we go.
So 8. What everyone have for their 8? I had Creep.
My 8 was All Star Smash Mouth.
Oh wow, mine was Free Fallin'.
Oh. So where's everyone at for this one? Because for me, I'm between these two.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with Smash Mouth nearly as much as those.
I could just because like I feel like Creep is very iconic, but I also feel like Free Fallin' is very iconic.
I'm leaning more towards Free Fallin', I think. Me personally, at least.
I'll go Free Fallin' because I have other songs that I want to fight harder for. So
save your fighting for the. That's more or less where I am right now too.
Yeah. So
I'm saving my arguments. I'm like, you can absolutely have the top 5 or the bottom 5. 100%.
Absolutely.
All
How
yours.
nice of me.
Yeah.
I think Free Falling at 8 makes sense.
Yep, I like that.
So my number 6. Oh, this is hard. I forgot how hard this is with 3 people. Because when it's just the 2 of us, like there's the chance that you'll get like at least half your list up there.
Yeah.
When it's 3 of us, we've cut it down to like someone's gonna get like at like best case scenario 2 people get 3, 1 person gets 4.
Yeah.
So I gotta really
so little.
I gotta really pick my.
Imagine when we have a 4th person on.
That would be crazy.
That will be crazy.
It's gonna be atrocious.
Yeah.
Number 6, I have What's Up, but I also really want to fight for Linger here because I feel like that's the only spot left that I can go.
This is where you. I do agree. I don't think Linger
Linger's
makes
better
top
than
5.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
And if we want Linger on there, my number 6 was Don't Stop Believing Journey.
Oh, that's
Yours
good.
was higher though.
Mine was higher.
I think Don't Stop Believing can be in the 4 through 1.
I
agree.
I think it can. I 100%.
Yeah, because I had Your Man at number 6, but I feel like that's too niche for karaoke. No, okay, not too niche, but
No,
out
I
of
get
the
no,
ones
no,
we
no,
were
but I
saying,
get
like,
it.
it's
I
like
get it. I get what you're saying.
maybe
shut
not.
the door.
Turn the lights down low.
I'm gonna be doing that all day. I'm gonna be sitting on this subway with just by myself. Just,
Yeah.
shut the door.
Every time the door goes to close.
Like in the elevator. Like you get in the elevator. So the elevator stops at your floor. There's already someone in it, and you get in. The elevator's closed, and baby lock them doors. I'm pushing for Linger at 6 because I think Linger kind of gives the same vibe as Creep.
Yep.
And I'd rather that over Creep on there.
This is where I'd rather.
Such a fool for
Linger's
you.
great.
I'd rather Linger stop here. I'd rather it linger over at 6.
You're 2 seconds away. I was about to say, like, you want it to stick around? You want it to linger at number 6? Okay, sick. And it's a short song for you to write down, which is good.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to sit down. I should have put something like super long on here just so you'd have to write it down. The continuing story of Bungalow Bill by the Beatles.
Abkadef Kajafmanab for Skrillex.
Wow, that's a lengthy boy.
That's the Big Bird song. That is just the alphabet as a word.
Mm. Yeah, my favorite karaoke song is Mele Kuliki Laka. Go ahead and try and spell that one. Mele Kuliki Laka.
Starts pulling out just foreign songs.
That's I think it's a Hawaiian Christmas song.
I do know that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do not worry.
Number 4.
To say Merry Christmas to you. I had Piano Man.
I had Take On Me.
Oh, I hate Jude.
Oh fuck.
God, this is tough.
That's a star lineup. What was yours again?
Billy. No.
Okay,
Piano Man.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
Billy Joel.
only one way that we have to go about this now. With 4, there's 4 left. There's 4 spots. There's 3 of us.
There's 4 spots left, and there's 12 songs left to put in them.
So I feel like everyone should just like throw out what your big ones that you want on are. What are you like?
I feel like it's hard to
because I have
to pick
where my mind's at.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying all of these from my list need to go on here. These are just the ones that I think that I'm going to be pushing for the most. I think Something Stupid. I think Kiss from a Rose. and Don't Stop Believing. Don't Stop Believing. Sorry, Don't Stop Me Now. I do think Don't Stop Believing should be on there as well. Those I'm not saying, because obviously if that was the next 4, that would be 3 of my songs, then one of yours. That's not what I think it should be. But those are going to be my strong contenders that I am fighting for.
Okay.
I feel like we put Don't Stop Believing at 4. I think that makes sense in my head.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because again, these are karaoke songs, not songs overall.
We're doing this thing again though, where we limit ourselves to having to do the last 3 last.
Yeah.
And that always sucks.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion we might so much is going to get cut. Might move around.
Yeah.
So much is going to get cut.
Okay, so
yeah, we should have just gone through our top 3.
Okay.
And then just put them on the list.
Yeah.
Instead of even talking about our top.
So we'll go with Don't Stop Believing It. What do you guys each think should be number 1 right now, based on everything we've talked about? What do you think is number 1? I have a few that I'm kicking around in my head that I think I would end up being okay with, but right now my pitch is still Don't Stop Me Now.
Wow.
See, I know that we're going to have to fight about that when we get there. That's the thing.
Yeah, because I'm fine with... here's the thing. I had Sweet Caroline and Hey Jude at 3 and 4. I don't need those on the list. I don't feel as passionate anymore. I need Mr. Brightside. I need Mr. Brightside for sure.
Especially because you and I both had in our top 2.
Yeah,
because
very
to
high.
me, I'm very passionate with that song.
Yeah. So that one definitely needs to be on there. So that's 100% Mr. Brightside is going in top 3.
Okay, so what if we put Mr. Brightside at 1, but for my sake we put Kiss from a Rose at 2? How do you guys feel about Kiss from a Rose at 2? Or 3? I'll go with 3, but I want Kiss from a Rose on here.
3
I'd go with
do.
3, yeah, because I'd rather a Queen song at 2.
Okay.
Whatever it fights down to.
Yeah,
okay, I'm good with
mediate this.
Wait, but are we going to talk up Billy Joel and have no Billy Joel on here?
I don't know where else it would go. I don't think it's number 2. I do think Kiss from a Rose needs to be on there.
I think we're going to end up having to erase shit at the top.
Probably.
I think we're going to end up having to move shit.
I think so too, but I think Mr. Brightside at number 1.
First, yeah.
I think Mr. Brightside at number 1 makes the most sense out of everything we've talked about.
I think so too. I think that's so fair.
Because you guys both had it on your list so high. That's a very good success rate for that song, so that makes sense. And also, I feel like most people... I feel like the response to having Mr. Brightside at number 1 for karaoke songs is people are going to love it or they're going to think we're basic, and I'm okay with both.
Yeah, I don't care what I do.
With that.
It's not
it's true.
Yeah.
Like, it is. It's
true.
It is, but it's karaoke. That's
You're
what
right,
you kind of want.
basic.
You kind of want basic songs for karaoke because you want songs that people know.
I even shop at Food Basics.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Yeah, me.
You guys are shopping. So at number 3, so are we shopping? Are we good with Kiss from a Rose for number 3?
Let's
I'm
put
good with
that in there.
Honestly, yeah.
100%.
I just think that's a really, really good karaoke song. I think right from the jump, the ba-da-da-da-da.
See, and that sets it apart from the rest, which I like. Almost like a cappella in a way. There is music, but it's the way that you use. Like, I like that part.
It's very voice focused, exactly, which lends itself very well to karaoke. Okay. It does probably have to be. It does probably have to be a Queen song.
It does.
I'm not gonna lie. I could throw a Queen song at number 2 and be okay with the list how it is. I know Billy Joel is really good, but
it's just the fact that we talked about him so much, and we talked about how essential he is for.
We did, but I don't know where I would put.
I'm good with the list as well. Like I'm not. But I'm
no. You're okay. I'm looking at it and it's like, well, I don't know what I would want to take off for it. Like, the only thing I keep looking back at is Stacy's Mom just because it's number 10, but I don't think it should be
so difficult.
This is really hard.
Because the thing is with this one too, no matter what we take off the list, somebody gets mad.
Yeah.
Not one of us necessarily. But there's a viewer out there that's looking and going, I fucking knew they would do it.
There's someone out there who's like, it should be Don't Stop Me Now.
The one time they've got a hot take and they take it off. These guys are washed.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be campaigning. Are we doing this between Bohemian Rhapsody and Don't Stop Me Now?
Yeah.
Gabe, do you have no song that you want to throw into the ring here?
See, because I out of the rest of my list, like I completely feel that it has to be one of those two because I'm a huge Queen fan. I feel like I can mediate this a bit because the rest of my songs that I could put there for number 2, it just doesn't work. And I think both of these are really good. They have good components, but it really comes down to like what is the true karaoke song when it comes on.
We should do we should both pitch to you and then
yes,
Gabe
okay,
decides.
this is perfect. Because I was trying to think, I was like, every time that we have like a very like
no
We're
one's budging.
not going to budge. We always just do like, okay, let's toss a coin. We always just we're like, we're not doing this.
This time we shall pitch.
Yeah, pitch. Okay, perfect.
Do you wanna
I'm good with that.
Do you want to go first?
You 100%.
I don't want to go first.
This
So
was
let's rock paper scissors to see who pitches.
Oh shit.
Not just one on
Okay.
shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Yeah, go first, bitch.
Okay. I'm just a little silhouette of a man, all right?
Yeah. Great start. Great opening, man.
Pigeon Bohemian Rhapsody. Let me see. It's a classic. There's no song like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I agree.
There just isn't. We were talking about that before with the orchestra, the rock. It's got pop elements even, especially like for its time, right?
Yeah.
Especially like that is like when you think Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
You think that is his magnum opus in terms of like the pop world or not pop, but the music world. That was Queen's song, right?
Yeah.
And it still is. Like if you think Queen, you think Bohemian Rhapsody 100%. It's timeless. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have a good time, and it's like you go through all the different emotions as you're like think about you're winding down the night. Someone puts on Bohemian Rhapsody. It's got a very quick start.
Yeah.
So you're having a lot of fun at the very beginning, but it's very much, it winds down to the end, whereas like now the night can end.
Yeah.
You've gotten to a bit of a slower end.
That's powerful stuff.
Nothing really matters.
Is that what you got?
To me?
Any way the wind blows. So
Passive aggressive
my
Queen
pitch
lyrics.
for Don't Stop Me Now, right?
Yeah.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I love the song. I love the movie. There's no argument that is Queen's quintessential song.
Yes.
However, the criteria here is karaoke song.
Okay.
So my pitch for Don't Stop Me Now is that I think it hits a lot of the same vibes and scratches the same itches as Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
It is a shorter song, and I know I don't mind when people take longer songs. I also wouldn't mind if someone does Bohemian Rhapsody, but when you go to karaoke, you want to do as many songs as you can.
That's true.
So this is going to satisfy the same joy that I think Bohemian Rhapsody would, but it does it much quicker. So in the beginning of Don't Stop Me Now, when you're sitting there and the song starts and you're doing the world turning like tonight I'm gonna have myself, starts very slow, very calm, much like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
But then we get the Don't Stop Me Now, and then that's also a part where the crowd can jump in, and then we're going. Whereas Bohemian Rhapsody, we have to go through a whole lot before we get to easy come, easy go, little high, little low, anyway the wind blows, doesn't matter to me, to me, but before we're and even then when we pick up again, our tempo, our pace, we're going, mama just killed a man. It's a great song, but it is much much slower. I think it's missing the punch that Don't Stop Me Now brings, because once that ball's rolling, you're going until the very end. And that is my pitch for Queen's Don't Stop Me Now to be the Queen song. Thank you for your consideration.
Okay, so
Am I allowed to rebuttal?
I think you can.
Am I allowed a short
I think
rebuttal?
that's fair.
I would argue that there is a punch in that song.
Okay.
So you think you can stop me?
There is a
spit in my
punch. However,
eye?
it's so late. It's
very
so
late.
late. It's
However-
4 minutes in.
However-
Don't Stop Me Now would have ended already.
Everybody's everybody's already having such a great time, and then you get to that punch and you're like, yeah, and then it winds down and you're like, yeah, nice chill out. You've finished the song. Everybody feels great. That's my rebuttal. I didn't want to make a long
Any
rebuttal.
final words?
My final closing thoughts.
Yep,
and
closing
again,
statement.
I don't mean this as any diss against Bohemian Rhapsody as a song. I don't want that to be the takeaway that I think it is a bad song, because it is an incredible song.
Same thing with me and and
Don't Stop Me Now. Although I think I have the much bigger uphill battle of people thinking I don't like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
But I do like the song, but it's it does have a punchy part. So you think you saw me spit in my eye. That's a very big grab the audience part. I do think Bohemian Rhapsody though weirdly also fits in that category of denouement to closing song. Whereas Don't Stop Me Now I think could be your opener, or you could you could end on it. I still think I think it checks every box. You could 1,000% start on that. You could do it at any point in the night, because at the end you're still you winding down with just the song slowing back out, and then you can be like, all right, that was my set. That was my song. So Jabriel,
You have a lot of deciding to do.
Okay, so this is now. I guess I better explain my
next
process.
yeah. So join us next time.
Yeah, exactly.
After a short break.
This
Yeah.
thrilling conclusion.
Okay, so I feel like this is good. This is you guys have had great arguments.
Yeah.
Very valid
I
points.
almost went to law school.
Actually, okay, well,
I
I'm
know.
not.
No.
Yeah.
See, I'm such a gullible man.
Yeah, but my dad could beat up his dad, so
Oh wow,
Oh, he
he
might
goes
win
even
this.
deeper.
he might win.
Damn. Okay. This is okay. So for me, I feel like I got to give a fair explanation of what's going on in my head. So
That is 100%.
two very fair arguments,
Mhm.
both with very good points.
Yeah.
I think Nick's main point to is we're talking about the criteria of a good karaoke song is the length, when the punch comes in, how it holds the crowd, where you can place it.
Yep.
That's kind of that's a good kind of what Nick's saying. And with Lucas, it's very much like this is the quintessential Queen song.
Mhm.
Everybody knows this. The biopic was named Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
It is their number one song, but it is a little bit longer. It has maybe more of a dynamic range, but it's similar to Don't Stop Me Now, but it is a longer song. It has more to unpack.
Mhm.
We can say, I don't know, but to me, it's like they're both really good picks. I might get some interesting responses, but to be honest, my favorite Queen song of all time is "Somebody to Love." So it is a bit controversial. So I'm not saying like these are definitely my top three. But
You just put Somebody to Love on the list.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put.
So
my,
I was
thinking of
wrong. I don't-
fuck both of you.
I don't like. I don't like when you
no.
guys fight.
Yeah, put Fudge at number 2.
See,
I drop fight.
this is so hard because I think both of these should be on the list too. Like they're just so good. To me, this is biased to me too because I play like when I started playing the piano. One of the first Queen songs I did learn was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Same.
And everyone knows the riff, and so I mean that doesn't mean that that has to be an amazing karaoke song. But I do think because of even though this is a bit biased, but I know Bohemian Rhapsody it is longer. It is
Okay.
maybe more to unpack. To me though, it is maybe the one that I think everybody does know, and even though
Yeah.
it's longer, I think if it were to be played for my opinion, for maybe other viewers, that is the one where I think it might be the better of the two. But I do love.
That's okay. I can accept that. I can accept
hard.
that.
Like I
argument.
love it. You
Good-
guys did
good-
great.
Yeah. Very good.
Did I budge either of you at all?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I got scared for a second.
Okay.
Especially when you said your dad could beat up mine. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's got this in the bag.
That's totally fair, and I'm not upset about Bohemian Rhapsody on the list.
No.
It does make sense to be on the list. Just we unfortunately found ourselves in a position where it was one or the other.
Yeah, exactly. That's the wonderful thing about rankings.
Yes,
isn't it?
exactly. But I'm totally on board with that. I'm cool with that karaoke song list.
I thought it was great.
Typically, what we do, Gabe, now in the last bit is where we go around in a circle reading off the numbers, ending with us all saying number 1 in sync.
Oh, that is a beautiful.
So
thing.
we'll start with Lewis on my right, camera left here. I think that.
Yep, camera. Yeah, yes, sir.
So, Lewis,
Let me kick it
top
off.
10 karaoke songs. Kick us off.
We're gonna kick us off with Stacey's mom at number 10.
Coming in at number 9, a little Elvis, little hair flippity dippity. Can't help falling in love.
At number 8, whoa, I'm free falling.
Oh, at number 7. I always wanted it this way. I want it that way.
Oh, number 6, one of my favorite Thanksgiving side dishes, Linger by the Cranberries.
She's not doing much of it anymore because she's dead. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 5, we have Dancing Queen.
Oh my goodness.
That was actually... Oh, no.
And on a side note, I'm looking for my rank queen.
I'm at rankings with my rank queen.
Number 4, you better believe it's Don't Stop Believing.
Oh, wow. And number 3, a little smoochy smooch from the Valentine's Day's flower. We have Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
Number 2, is this the real life? No, this is a simulation. But number 2 is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, sir. And at number 1, Mr. Brightside. Yes. Oh my God. We did that better with 3 people than sometimes we do with just the 2 of us.
Yeah, there was one episode where we fully took like 3 tries just to like sit here and be like, brownies. Something ridiculous, but
what a great episode!
I feel good about that. That was a great
God.
list. I think. I feel like. I don't know how it's like. It was the same thing after sitcoms, where it's like because like we had a lot in common, but we also had a lot very different. So you're sitting there like you get that like when we start putting things on the list, you're like, how the fuck are we gonna do this? How the fuck are we gonna make?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
But
100%.
I'm sick. I'm down with this. So we'll put out a Spotify list. Of the I guess these 10.
Yeah, we'll
make
do
the
these
most
10. We'll
sense.
make a Spotify playlist of these 10.
That's-
I'll put them out on. I'll make a post somewhere. I'm not going to promise anything with Spotify because I promise way too much with like audio and all that, and we just never get any of it.
Clips and all that. We're getting to it.
You will
as
be
soon
able
as
to
the
listen to
semester's
this.
over.
You will be able to listen to this on Spotify at some point. I promise.
At some point. And I guess Gabe, any closing thoughts? Anything you want to promote?
Honestly, I just want to say thank you so much, gentlemen, for having me on once again. I think this has been so fun because to me, I actually didn't know a whole lot about the musical knowledge of you lads, and after this episode, I feel like I have a greater respect for the music you guys like.
Okay,
and I feel like we have
Vice
more in
versa,
common than I think for music. So it was really
100%,
cool,
yeah.
and I'm very passionate about music. So I love this topic.
Very
so
well
thank
said.
you.
That was so
Very
fun.
well spoken.
I'm so glad you could be on. And
Yeah,
this was a great time.
Honestly,
thanks again for the chubby.
Thanks for your chubby. Bro, I love your
Let's
chubby.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. The underground pop baby.
Take that out of context, will you?
Yeah. What's so wrong with saying thanks for the chubby? I
loved Gabe's chubby. I did.
Got a great chip. That's right. Maybe not.
for satisfaction guaranteed.
Yeah.
Wow, this was.
Thank you,
Gabe,
so much.
Even though you made the music, you always play us out every episode. But we have guitar right here. Do you want to play us out this episode?
This is good.
Yeah.
I would love to.
That would be incredible.
Do you want to say the closing line too? We have a closing line.
Oh, this
do you
is
want
the
to say
closing
it?
line too. Wow.
That's right.
Yeah. Do you want to say it? I can whisper it to you so
Yeah.
the microphone's down here.
And I'll talk while they whisper it, so that way we.
Wait, hold on. I gotta think about what we say now. Wait, how did I just forget? I just gapped completely.
Okay, I'll whisper. Okay, never mind. Well, somebody once told me the world is going. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
There you go.
will hand you this, and I will hold the microphone towards you, so you can say the exiting line.
you so much. This
I
is
don't know.
great.
I don't know if it's in tune, but
Here we go. Here, wait. There you go.
All right. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure being on Rankings, and thanks again for tuning into Rankings, a show where we rank things. Woo!